Good evening, everyone. I initially tried to write this to my dear uncle, but I think I'll speak to you guys instead. It's harder than I imagined. So I thank everyone for being here, and I want to speak to you all about Uncle Femi, or Chief, as he's known. He embodied what I believe an uncle is and should be. And when you think about uncle, you think of a God-fearing man who protected his own, who helped others in need, and also always had his close part of the family. We know that the Denloye family is a very small family, so that's why I wanted to make sure that he adopted loads more family members, such as his in-laws, such as his friends, and everyone else. And you can see with all the people here today that he grew his family tenfold. The story of my uncle is probably familiar with most others. I was a professional nephew, which meant that as my first job, I ate a lot of his food. I sat down in his seat when he was trying to watch TV, and just was almost a permanent fixture in that house, being down the road, and even when I was away and coming back, like people said, the summers and really great. I was always in the Denloye home, 10 Robin Hood Lane. I didn't know it was 10 for a long time, I just didn't know what it was. A typical weekday after work, when I first started working, would be sharing biscuits with Uncle before Auntie cooked, talking about football, debating about politics, and even him bantering or teasing me about where my partner would be. And then when I got married, he then started to tease my wife instead. So I'm a bit mad about that. Uncle always encouraged others to belong in his house, and he always did that with humour, and that played a huge part in my upbringing. He was an integral part. He was my foundation, and he was the leader that has made me who I am today. A lot of people today have stayed at the house 10 Robin Hood Lane, and that is because of how he was. And we always knew that he was warm, that he was there to help, and even in his final moments, we know that he was always willing to help. And while he's not here in the flesh with us, he will continue to do so to help us. With the grace of God, we shall feel Uncle's voice guide our decisions and further push us to do what is right and to do what pleases God. What it will take to mourn is truly building back with him, and it's easy to see why the Father would want such a presence of Uncle within his kingdom. And all this to say that Uncle will always love you and always miss you.
Thank you, Femi. We will always love you and will always miss you. Chief, my brother and co-pastor, Femi. Next, we're going to sing this next hymn. Can the choir please come up? As we sing, It Is Well With My Soul. The congregation will join in. Please rise up as we sing, It Is Well With My Soul.
He